So here is the Whippet project. Got the front end installed. So out of a 1940 car. The radiator grill shell is a 46 Dodge truck grill. Seems to fit perfect. And even the bolt holes will bolt right up to the frame. So that'll be good. And the Hemi's just sitting on blocks right now, but it'll give me basically where my motor mounts go, and I'll have that probably in the next couple days mounted, and then the front end will have weight on it. Drop it down a couple more inches. This is how I've mounted the spring perch. Made the bracket out of a piece of angle, and I'll weld that up. Right now I've just got a clamp holding it, and sort of built it like a T. And I didn't have enough room, so I had to elongate that square hole. So I'll probably just use a brass square tube and then infill it with steel. And here's the wishbones on the stock 40. And then I had to bend the where the spring's mounted, heat it up and bend it out because the angle is way off once I split the wishbones. Z'd the frame 4 inches, and I put a 3 3/4 inch channel. And then I chopped it 3 inches, and the roof, nobody knows what it came from, but it had a big long door on it, and the actual part right here was smooth like this, and that's how it nailed to the body of whatever it came off of. So I made the top patch panel for it, made the side panel, and the reveal's really good on it. It curves in, so the door is actually flush, and that's how it was a 1929 Whippet. Made the trunk lid, and got a custom, well, it's a 1929 Washington plate, and then I had to widen the roof about 1.25 inches, and then raise the notch the window and raise it up 3 inches. I'm just getting all the steel put in the body, but it's sitting pretty good right now. I just notched for the Ford 9-inch rear end. Notched it in the wheel well, so I think I'm going to bag it, put it on bags, and I still got to do all the have a kick up on the back end, but I just cut that out yesterday just so I could get a rear end under it. And this rear end is 62 inches, and it needs to be about 64 or 65. As you can see, the wheels are way too tight. Got the stock door handle still, and everything works. And there's the inside. I'm going to use 68 Firebird seats, I think. They're buckets, if I've got enough room for the tunnel. There's still wood in the doors, but I'll take all that out and use metal. And the view of this thing from a distance, it'll be a little bit higher in the back end and a little bit lower in the front, but that's basically the look. And it looks like it's rustier than it actually is on the video, but it's just surface rust. The car is really solid. The windshield's only 6 inches, which is legal, but that was only a 3-inch chop. And you can sort of see the metal piece that I'll be tacking the roof to, and then I'll make a gutter. Gonna run the factory cowl vent. There's the old vacuum canister. is a 52 DeSoto Hemi. So it plays a little bit of a different thing with the front spring, because it doesn't really give much room for a radiator and grill shell. So that's why I'm going to use this grill, and it gives it a unique look, something you don't see every day. And the radiator will fit perfectly in there, and yeah, it has the same curvature as a cowl, so once it's the same color, I think it'll look pretty good. And this is my workshop. Bunch of old license plates. Bunch of intake manifolds for Pontiacs, since I'm into the Pontiac scene. Bunch of heads, and as you can see, my bench got taken over. Old Chevrolet sign. This manifold I modified and polished. There's a dual quad. I believe that's an Edelbrock, and then this is an Offenhauser, Torquer 2, Torquer 1, Street Dominator, and a factory Pontiac 68 intake. I have a 4-post lift to get under cars. All this stuff actually belongs in a different building. There's part of the Whippet frame and stuff. This whole side here is just stuffed. Here's an old anvil that I got at an estate sale for real cheap. It works great. And English wheel Harbor Freight tool, made in China. This was my first just a 15-minute job rolling it, and didn't know what I was actually doing, but it made it pretty smooth, and that's just using the English wheel itself. So I think it could make blisters and stuff like that pretty easy. Again, I think it worked really good. The wheels align good, and so I don't know exactly what I'll do, with it, but it's good for making panels and stuff. A bender, pipe bender. An old 40 steering wheel that I probably will use in the Whippet. Like I say, this is no man's land. It's where I just started putting parts and everything and just overfilled. This is all 1/2-inch thick glass, and I don't really worry too much about break-ins because it's all alarmed. And I think the Whippet will be, this is sort of what I want it to look like, but this is a 5-window. But that's sort of the look I'm after. I'll use the white walls and the chrome. So that's just sort of my dream of how it's going to look. I do like the look of the biggies and smalls. This picture I got off the ham site. Good for a lot of ideas. Love the ham. that's my project.